I'm Alana Dance, and I help entrepreneurs bring stability, abundance, and purposeful creation into their business by removing the overwhelm, frustration, and stress that keeps them from doing what they love every single day. By using a powerful all-in-one technology solution and with deep, lasting mindset transformation, our clients are able to transform their past patterns into a path of inner peace, truth, and authenticity within their business and personal lives. In today's episode, we are talking with Aurora Ficel on how to integrate your intuitive abilities into your business. So be sure to listen all the way through for all kinds of juicy details and how to get in touch with her for some of her upcoming events. So welcome, Aurora.
Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Aurora Ficel. I'm intuitive leadership coach and transformation teacher to leaders and intuitive females that desire to uplevel their business by raising their intuition level and to become their best queen in their life.
That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. And it's a great thing that you're doing. There's so many reasons on why we should increase our intuitive abilities, right? And incorporate that into our business. So why don't you tell us why it's important to use our intuitive abilities within our business?
Yeah, this is a very good question because as you already start, the most of people, like, they have separated business from their intuition. They are intuitive, but nobody knows about it. And this is like a very huge topic because in the past, I was also like fixing this problem because inside of me, I felt that I want to be a leader. I felt to teach people, but I don't know what was my own way. But I knew already from the high school that I want to make a business, but I didn't know how. First when I was starting, I was working from event company, and there also I was working for insurance company, and I was looking like these events are happening, but I know that I love be on this event. I loved organize it, and I was imagining myself as a speaker, but also I didn't know like how to do it. And then I started to study diplomacy, and also I won some competitions from diplomacy as a young person, but this wasn't still that kind of leader I wanted to be, because I was very intuitive and I wanted to know to people how to use their intuition in their business, because it's not like separated. And this is like a very old belief system that we as a people believe that like spiritual or intuitive person is someone, I don't know, in the forest or a witch with a big crystal ball. But this is like very old and we still believe it. And if we are intuitive and we do some business or good career, we are hiding ourselves because what other people will think about us and everything, all these old faux pas will be happening. But this is not like the actual situation, because when you tap into your inner guidance, your intuitive self, your inner master queen, I call it. So the door of your limitless possibility in your business will open up, because first of all, you will feel much more confident, because you will already know like what you should do or where you should be or how other people feel, because you already know, you feel, you listen to your soul. But also your level of doing your work will increase, so you will be maybe 100 times much more effective than ever before. Because if you listen your intuition, you know exactly what you should do and how, so it takes you much more less time than you should normally do and other things. For example, you do some content maybe or some project in your job, but you have to pushing yourself to create new ideas, to create many work around it, and it take a lot of hours. But if you tune into your soul intuition frequency, you hear that inner soul's voice, what is speaking to you, because each of us has inside of us this soft voice of your soul. But most of people don't know how to separate the ego mind this rational side of themselves, from this heart, from this voice of our soul, inner good, or doesn't matter how you call it, your intuition, your psychic abilities. Yeah, psychic. So this is like a very important, and if you learn how to tune into your psychic abilities, this intuition, what you have, doesn't matter from which family or country or race you are, every one of us has it as a human being, because we are our souls, so we remember all those things. So everything you will do in business, project, everything, it takes you less time because your soul know the answers. So the only thing you need to know how to write the best words for your email to your, I don't know, some company or something. You just tune into your soul, you close your eyes, maybe meditate, and it will come through you, and it takes you less time than ever before. And also the biggest result, what I really love to live in harmony with your soul and to turn your business into profitable passion, is that soulmate. And that's why I'm speaking about soulmate, because most of people don't even realize that your soulmate is connected with also your business or your purpose. Because if you live in your highest soul purpose frequency, because you listen your intuition, so you earn money with what you love, and it's not just business. Because what I call business is like when you do something for money or something what other people wanted to do with you, but you don't feel passion anymore, or you already forgot what you love. And profitable passion is when you listen to your soul, you know what is your soul purpose. Because soul purpose is not just something that you will, I don't know, sell 1,000 courses and you will have money. Yes, of course you will have money, it's amazing, because this is a tool to create impact in the world. But what is most important is that if you live in your soul purpose, this money will come by itself, because you are in a harmony, and you will not have to work that hard if you do just this business, because it will be much more easy, because you are magnetic, and this energy is much more stronger than if you just pushing yourself hard to do something what you don't like, only just because your father told you to do this or that, or you become to do it like 10 years ago because it was good money. But everything is evolving, and also you. And this is like a very good opportunity to realize that you, as an intuitive being, it doesn't matter if you're female or male or whatever, but you have this intuition, and you should learn how to use it in your business. Because that time, if you tune into your soul frequency, your business turn into this profitable passion. And on this journey of your profitable passion, the result will be also compatible soulmate, because you live in your harmony with your soul. And on this soul journey, you have some promised people, or so your promised soulmate, and he or she can only come if you are ready, if you are already on your journey and you listen to your soul. And he also will come at the right time, because he will be ready. So
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think that so many people forget or don't know in this life, right, that we are intuitive beings, and they forget how to tap into it, or we kind of just chalk it up to, oh, it's a coincidence. But understanding that we are huge wells of knowledge, and that tapping into that knowledge within us can, just exactly like you said, it can speed up the process of so many things, because that's really, we're tapping into that wealth of knowledge that's really within us, which is amazing. And shifting that into, I'm going to create a social media post, or I'm going to create a video or something, and just letting that energy flow through and letting it come out is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it makes so much sense to use that energy instead of pushing against it. And then pushing against it creates resistance. And that's what creates, the struggle that we have in life, right? Or with our business and the need to do things or need to make money. Yeah.
Yeah, we believe that we must push something, because we, especially as a females, we saw it in the past from our fathers, from our grandfathers, and all other men, because female were pushed their power in the past, but we are not anymore there, and this time change, and we have to take our power back and realize that feminine power is this intuition, because also people make separation from feminine energy from intuition, but it's one energy, is one essence, and we have to realize it that each of us has it, even you are male or female, both of us has female and also male masculine energy, and we need them both, but we don't know when and how to work with them, because when you create also some project in your business, you have to have this intuition to let this idea come to you, to birth, to reality, but you need also this masculine energy to make this step become real in this material world. So this is like very connected. We cannot live just pushing ourselves, our female or masculine energy, because if you are a female and you pushing your female energy, you probably working very hard in your work. Also, you may have female problems, because this is like very connected. It doesn't matter if you cannot be pregnant or a painful menstruation, but this is also part of it. And for example, if you are a male and you have push this feminine side, you can be like without emotion, like you cannot cry because you don't feel emotions. So yeah, there is many problems and connections around this intuitive female energy. And if you are in your queen, master queen energy, also your business is going like with very good flow, and you don't have to like be in this male energy of pushing and working hard, because yeah, you are in your flow, in your self-confidence. But we as a female, for example, I lost my father when I was 16, and it made me to be in my masculine energy. So I was like I was that kind of girl wanted to do business, but this main kind of business, because around me was many males, many men. I also, when I was young, 10, 11 years old, my best friends was boys, not girls. And so I like accept all those energies around me, and I wanted to do it also their way, but I had many problems from this also, because it wasn't my natural ability. But when I'm tapping into my feminine energy, also this business, these people, I'm much more confident and also in calm with myself, feel passionate, because I'm in trust the flow of the universe. So I don't have to like working like hard to, I don't know, like 15 hours per day, like calling some strangers or building or whatever, because I feel what I should do, and then I take these solid steps, and it will come naturally. Okay, maybe there will come some blocks around this to show up, but this is very important to work on yourself, around your belief system, your blocks, because this energetic work is like maybe 80%, and these material steps are 20, because you can work like very hard and you can be rich. Yeah, you will be rich even you work very hard, but it will be not long lasting, because at the moment you will tell yourself, okay, I'm going for holidays, and you will take a pause, it will be fall down your business, or something will happening, or you will have car accidents or something, because it's not in alignment with your intuition, with your soul, with your psychic abilities. Yeah, because you are hiding yourself, you don't use your intuition in your business, because you make separation of this masculine feminine side of this business and your soul. So yeah, it
Yeah.
can be very big problem if you separate this.
Yeah, exactly. And a good balance is where we want to be, right? So as you help with that, bring in that balance and that understanding of that, that's amazing. So thank you so much for all that you do to help people with that. It's a great thing. And you have a couple of things coming up. So in July, you're going to have a live on your Instagram for how to attract your soulmate as a high performance female, which is amazing. That sounds really great. And that people really need to understand that. And we need to get that out there. So that's good. And then
Yeah.
in June, you're going to have a self mastery healing online course in your Facebook group. So very excited to have those events coming up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. We'll put all of the information on how to access those in the show notes. And your Instagram is at CEO Leadership Coach, which is great. You have all kinds of good information on there. I was looking at it earlier today. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving into the belief aspect of the show. So, with most of my podcast guests, we tune into their energy to see a belief that's coming up that could be affecting them in their life and their business. And then we talk a little bit about how they are seeing that transpire. So, when I tuned into your energy earlier today, the energy that came up was around visibility, and that there's a feeling of judgment of others, but it's actually more judgment of yourself than it is of others. So a feeling like, or a belief around other people are judging you, when actually it's kind of the reverse, and that people aren't really seeing you or judging you in the way that you think. That it's more of shifting that to its judgment of yourself. So that's kind of where the belief that came up when I tuned in. So how does that resonate with you?
Yeah, like it can be like very true, because also as a female, when I think about myself, when you're like, for example, 16 years old girl and you lost your father, and you are like daddy's girl and you want to be good for your daddy and everything, you start to feel like you're not enough, why it happened and all those things. And you like, also it can make you create this fear of visibility, because if this man, this father, what is like this materialistic, like masculine energy is like going away from your life, it can make you like a fear of visibility also, because you fear to be visible because they will hurt you somehow once again. And this can come like from very past history, because also like we as a female, I feel also maybe all you ladies or men would see this will helpful for you, because we as a females has like very pushed in the history, as I already mentioned. And we were killed, we were burned, we had like no rights, like in the here, for example, in Europe, in Switzerland, the female has rights to vote, I think in 1960, what is like a few years ago, so it's like not that past history when female has no rights. And all these things make big marks inside of us, energetic. And right now we live in the day when we can be visible on Instagram, YouTube, in TV or whatever, like we can do practically whatever in Europe or America. But inside of us is still this fear, and we like need to fix it, to also be much more in this feminine power and magnetic for our business. Yeah, because also this can be reflected in results of our business, because if you want something like so badly, but you're not magnetic, because you fear of being visible, or another fears, like for example rejection, abandonment, or how it's say in English.
Abandonment.
uh,
Yep. Mhm.
yeah, abandonment. Yeah, so we need to fix all these things and realize that we don't need these fears anymore, and we don't have to hide ourselves, and we can be intuitive in our business, and it doesn't matter what other will say, because this intuition is your female energy, and you cannot separate this from yourself, because if you will hiding this part, also you will attract the soulmate that doesn't understand, intuition, and he will make you these triggers when you will be intuitive, but you will feel like you have to hide your tarot cards and everything because he don't understand to this, and it's against separation. So yeah, so thank you for this.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You can visit Aurora's website at aurorafricel.com. And again, her Instagram is CEO Leadership Coach. So thank you so much for joining us. It was great talking to you.
And thank you very much also. It was very amazing. I'm so really glad that I can share all these topics with the world, because this topic of intuition in business is very, very important. And it will, I think, in these few years will become much more important than ever before, because a lot of people are already burned out. They missing their purpose. So, and it's time to connect it once again.
Yes, and there's definitely a shift in the energy going on in the world. So tap into that intuition and start to live your life the way that you should be living it. So yeah, beautiful. All right, thank you. Bye, everyone.